News now at 7. A warning tonight for families with loved ones in nursing homes. Atlanta News First Investigates uncovered some facilities aggressively pursuing unpaid bills.
Atlanta News First investigative reporter Andy Parati breaks down how this is happening.
It often starts with paperwork families sign when they admit their loved ones in a nursing home, but it can lead to unexpected bills and lawsuits. Here's an example. We found a nursing home that claimed a family owed $170,000 because their mother allegedly never applied for Medicaid. She died 6 months after moving in. The facility went after her family for the debt because her daughter signed admissions paperwork under her behalf under the resident or power of attorney, even though she was neither. Our national investigative team found similar debt collection lawsuits across the U.S., including New York, New Jersey, Indiana, and others.
If you sign one of these documents, even though there's a federal law that bans holding you responsible for the resident's debt, it could still mean that the nursing home is going to, down the line, try to sue you to try to collect those bills from you.
The American Healthcare Association says these types of lawsuits are not common and cautioned that highlighting them could be misleading. Last year, the National Consumer Law Center and Justice in Aging reported more than half of elder care advocates in 27 states had seen lawsuits against third parties. Andy Parati, Atlanta News First, investigates.